How you doing, Jersey? Welcome to the Star Ledger Newsroom. Monday, March 9th. The big news this morning is the merger between two New Jersey pharmaceutical giants, Merck and Schering-Plough. Let's waste no time and get right to it. With me here is business writer Joe Perrone. Welcome back.
My pleasure, Brian.
So, what's this mean? Is this good news or bad news?
Well, it's a little bit of both, Brian, because you have for Schering-Plough stockholders, they're getting a premium for their shares, so that's good for them. In the pharmaceutical industry, we're seeing some contraction, so the fact that there are deals out there, that's also good, even though there is consolidation in the industry. They are borrowing money on Wall Street, so that M&A activity, mergers and acquisitions, gets things going again, so that's all positive for the stock market. It's a $41 billion deal, creates the second largest prescription drug company in the world.
Couldn't be a bigger business story for New Jersey. I don't think there could be a bigger one. What is it going to mean for the state? Is there any word yet over job cuts? That's the good.
Well, that's something concern. We have a team of people looking at that right now. Because New Jersey is the home and the capital to 4 or 5 pharmaceutical companies, this is very important. Between the two companies, they have 110,000 workers worldwide.
Okay.
They're going to cut about 16,000 jobs over time. Some of those could be overseas, so we really don't know what the impact will be. But Merck is based in White House Station in that section of Reddington Township, and Schering-Plough is in Kenilworth.
Right.
Now, White House Station will be the headquarters, and the surviving name will be Merck. Clearly, Merck will be the survivor, but they're going to be relying on the Schering-Plough pipeline. That's the beauty of this. If your pipeline is a little low, the new drug is coming in, you buy somebody else. That's the quickest way to do it. So this buys Merck some time.
And so Schering has been in a better position in terms of new drugs coming on the market.
Schering has really turned itself around. It's not a big company, it's small, so eventually they had to do a deal. They had a really great manager in Fred Hassan, who has led this company. He's a deal maker, and he helped push this company into the forefront, made it more productive, and made its pipeline very attractive to Merck. They're already partners on another drug anyway, on cholesterol drugs.
It's fascinating to watch.
Yeah.
We can all just hope it works, right, for the state's sake. For
Absolutely, it's very important. Pharmaceuticals are incredibly important to this state because we have so many people, including in Hunterdon County and Union County and Morris County, who work in these companies.
All right, Joe, thanks a lot.
My pleasure.
All right, we're going to keep things moving here with an amazing video about a Jersey guy who lives completely off the power grid. And when we come back, I'll tell you why it's got me a little bit miffed about the federal economic stimulus package. Check it out.
He may not wear a cape, but in the world of green technology, Mike Strizki is a superhero. His average suburban home in central New Jersey can go totally off the grid. The nation's first private home fueled entirely by solar and hydrogen power.
I have a hot tub, a swimming pool, big screen TV.
Here's how it works. During long summer days, a wall of solar panels on Mike's backyard workshop provide 200% of the energy needed to fuel his home. The extra 100% is fed into an electrolyzer, a device that splits water molecules into hydrogen, which is stored in backyard tanks, and oxygen, which is released into the air.
This is the ability to be your own power plant. We have enough renewable energy here in the United States to power the planet several times over.
In the winter, when solar energy isn't enough to power the house, the stored hydrogen is run through fuel cells, which create energy by converting the hydrogen back to water. Impressed? Wait till you see his car. Yeah, it runs on hydrogen. The same hydrogen he makes at home, splitting water with solar energy in his garage.
There's no oil in this car, so there's no maintenance.
Mike used to build race cars, but he got hooked on alternative energy while helping a group of students build an electric fuel cell vehicle. He hasn't looked back since.
And that adventure in helping these students with their electric car project changed my life. I learned that it wasn't, bigger, faster, more power. It was about doing more with less.
During a house tour this winter, students with the Green Energy Academy at Bloomfield Tech were given a peek of Mike's latest system, a leaner, cheaper version of his own, being shipped to a wealthy client in the Cayman Islands.
Where you have your energy storage in the bottom, you have your hydrogen generation in the top, and you have your fuel cell power plant all in one small compressed unit that's plug and play.
All the technology we need for an energy-independent life was invented decades ago, Mike says. We just need to find new ways to use it.
The amount of power you can get from the sun is free. You just need the devices to collect it. It really is free energy.
All right, amazing stuff there. And you know what that got me thinking? Got me thinking about all the billions of dollars in the federal economic stimulus package that was just passed. And I thought, that's where this money should be going. Give me as a homeowner 10, 15 grand, maybe a voucher to go to a place and retrofit my home with solar panels. It just seems like the big picture kind of thing that we could be doing. And when you look at where a lot of the stimulus money is going, we see a lot of money going towards cops, hiring cops, police officers, a lot of pork being spread around. It just seems like that kind of stuff, would like to see more of it. Now, of course, there is $5 billion for low-income weatherization programs. There's $6 billion in grants for modernized buildings, and there is a lot of green money in the stimulus package, but I watched that and thought, that's where we should be going. We should be doing that. All right, that wraps up Ledger Live. Keep in touch. We want to hear from you. LedgerLive@starledger.com is the email, and you can always log on and sound off on the news blogs at NJ.com. All right, Jersey, take it easy.